It was supposed to be a peaceful weekend retreat. My family cabin, tucked deep in the woods near Blue Ridge Lake, had been in our family for 3 generations. I'd driven up late Friday night after a long week in the city, looking forward to nothing more than a fire, a cold drink, and some well-earned quiet. I didn't expect to be woken up the next morning by aggressive knocking and flashing lights. I stepped outside, still groggy, to find a woman I didn't recognize standing with, her arms crossed, glaring at me like I was a trespasser. 2 sheriff's deputies stood beside her, clearly uncomfortable. "You're trespassing," she snapped. "This is a protected HOA community, and that cabin is condemned. I called the police." I looked at her in disbelief. "This cabin has been in my family for 70 years. It's on private land. There's no HOA here." She scoffed and waved some papers. "I'm the new HOA president of Pine Hollow Estates. Your cabin falls under our new boundary lines." That's when it clicked. She was trying to absorb the surrounding land into her HOA, likely to boost property values. Problem was, she hadn't done her homework. I calmly turned to the officers and handed over my ID, some paperwork from my truck. Their eyes widened. When they saw my name and credentials, not only was I a federal land surveyor, but I'd been appointed as the legal trustee of the entire northern section of the land, including my cabin under a federal conservation grant. One deputy turned to her. "Ma'am, this property isn't just private federally protected. You have no authority here." Her face drained of color. But ... he can't just live here." Actually, I smiled. "I can. I'm also filing a formal complaint about harassment and false claims to federal land." She didn't say another word. She just turned around, got in her Lexus, and drove off in silence. Since then, I've installed cameras and posted new signage to keep HOA busybodies like her at bay. The land is peaceful again, but I'll never forget how quickly entitlement melted into fear once she learned who I really was. Some people just don't know when they're out of their league.